Today we are bringing you 5 healthy Halloween treat alternatives. Still tasty, but much healthier than candy.
Yeah, as you guys know, we are foodies, so we wanted to really show you kind of something we would do in our kitchen.
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and give that thumbs up button a click. It really helps support our channel. Anyways,
let's get into it.
Let's do it. The first thing we're going to make is some Jell-O. So basically we're going to do 3 layers of Jell-O to make it look like candy corn. So the first layer we need to do is the white, the top layer. I'm using canned coconut milk because I really like the flavor of it, but you could use regular almond milk, coconut milk, anything that's white really. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. This is the full fat kind, so it's nice and chunky. Throw that in there, recycling. I'm going to use about a cup. I need to split it so that I have some to mix the actual gelatin with, and then some to throw in the microwave to warm up. So to activate gelatin, you have to warm your liquid up or else it doesn't gel right. So as you can see, this is the nice fatty part. It's where all the flavor is. Just dump some of that in. So I'm going to put this in here. And into the microwave this goes. While that's in the microwave, I'm going to go ahead and take the stuff that I left out to keep cold and add my gelatin. So this is completely unflavored plain gelatin that I'm going to add in here. I'm going to put it in, let it sit for a minute to do what we call flouring. So it's going to soak up all of the moisture that's in there. I'm going to give it a quick whisk because the fat from the coconut milk and the liquid from the coconut milk need to be integrated. And from there, I'm going to take the gelatin and the coconut milk mixture, and I'm going to add it straight to the bowl with the hot liquid. And we're going to whisk it together until it's all well integrated. Want to mix it until you're sure that it's all melted together. There's no chunks left. And from here, so I'm going to do this 2 ways. I'm going to put some of it into these ice cube trays. They're kind of shaped like candy corn, kind of, and they're going to pop out and be really cute. And then what's left over after I have everything in here is I'm just going to put them in this square container, and I'll cut shapes into them when I go. So I'm going to use a little cup that has a spout on the edge to help me pour. I'm just going to put a little bit in each little cup. So those ones are done. Now I'm just going to pour what I have left in here into this container. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the refrigerator to set. It's probably going to take maybe 30 minutes to 40 minutes. Kind of just depends. But we'll throw them in and then we'll do the other 2 layers after that. Our next layer of our Jell-O, I'm going to use orange carrot juice. So if you remember candy corn, the top is white, the middle is orange, and the bottom is yellow. So this is nice and orange. The carrot juice makes it super vibrant. So we're just going to open that up. Again, it's about a cup of liquid. I'm going to whisk it again so it starts to flour. Our gelatin is nice and floured and this is hot, so I'm going to go ahead and mix them together. I pulled out the Jell-O, the first layer that I made. They've been in there for probably about 40 minutes. These are perfectly hard and ready to go. This one's still a little bit soft, but I think it'll be fine because I let this cool down for a minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my orange layer in. Okay, so there's those ones. And I'm gonna dump this on. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in here. I'm gonna do it nice and slow so it doesn't try to upset the layer beneath it. Nice. Alright, into the fridge. We're gonna move on to our last layer of our candy corn jello. This time for the yellow layer, the very bottom layer, I'm doing a mixture of pineapple juice and orange juice. The pineapple juice is kind of a clearish yellowish color, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the orange juice to add it, to make it a little bit more. Got my hot liquid, I'm gonna add my floured gelatin. That last layer into my jello molds. These are nice and set. They're not going anywhere. Nice and orange. Adding the last layer. Bringing you paleo pumpkin cookies. So paleo means gluten, grain, dairy, soy, and refined sugar free. So these cookies use alternate flours and sweeteners rather than traditional flours and sweeteners. Still a treat by all means, but a little bit healthier than the regular version. So we're going to start with all of our wet ingredients. There's some coconut oil. That was a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil. Next I have a 1/3 cup of pumpkin. I have a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. I have 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. I'm going to get all that in there. I have 1 egg. And a teaspoon of maple syrup. No, teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attach my mixing blade. Put that in there and mix it together. Mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides just in case anything got left behind. And I'm going to start adding my dry ingredients just a little bit at a time. So I'm going to keep it on low. This is 3 tablespoons of coconut flour. And then this is a 1.5 cups of almond flour. I have a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And I'm actually going to stop that and scrape down the blade as well as the sides of the bowl before I add my pumpkin pie spice. Now you can either buy pumpkin pie spice from the store pre-made or you can make your own. There's all kinds of recipes out there. I really like the kind from Trader Joe's. It has some fruit peels and stuff in it, and I think that just adds a nice flavor to these cookies. And that was a tablespoon, so I'm going to go ahead and mix that in together. Now I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. Bring it back up, give it a good mix. pretty much it. These are pretty easy to make. These are gonna go into the oven at 350 degrees. If I can get this off. So next I'm gonna go ahead and use my cookie scooper to go ahead and portion these out. So this should make about 12 cookies. I'm gonna roll them into balls. And paleo cookies don't spread on a pan while they're baking like regular cookies do. So I'm gonna go ahead and push them down a little bit, make them flat. For about 12 minutes and check them to see if they're done. It may need another minute or two after that. My timer just went off, so let's see how the cookies turned out. Oh, it's hot in there. We ended up getting 13 on them. I mean, we have to try one, right? Let's see. They're looking a little light. I think I might give them another minute or so just to make sure they're done. Back in there. Timer just went off again. I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven off to pull those cookies out. It should be perfectly done now.
Ooh.
But yeah, we'll let them cool. Those are good.
You've seen a couple more complicated things, but now we're just going to get crafty with food. This is the time where if you have kids, let them get involved with you. Super simple right here. We are going to take clementine or mandarin and celery. That's literally all you need. We're going to make a pumpkin. So just start by peeling that mandarin or clementine. You guys would think I'm kidding when I said it's easy. There's your pumpkin. Take that celery. Here's your little pumpkin stem. Now who doesn't want to enjoy that? That's so cute. So put that on the plate. I'm going to do one more here. Gotta make sure each Ashley and I have one, you know. We cannot wait to do this kind of stuff with our kids. Like something so simple like that. And you'll see some other ones that I'm going to go through too. Also very, very simple and just fun. Again, got that mandarin peeled. Boop. And you got another baby pumpkin. Next we're going to do monster mouths. All you need is apple, strawberries. I have slivered almonds here. And then some kind of nut butter. I'm using our coconut cashew butter, but you can use any kind you'd like. Just cut that apple into fourths. Now this is probably one of my favorite ones. It's a tad bit more complicated than, these pumpkins. But it's still really, really simple and fun. So you're just going to cut that core out. Turn it around. And then you got to cut out the mouth. There you go. Alright, then we need a little bit of nut butter. And make sure you wipe it all in the mouth, around the outside. That's your mouth. And next. Then for the bottom, cut that top off the strawberry, turn it this way, cut some thin pieces. This is going to be the tongue. that right in there. And then finish the bottom with some more teeth. Got a monster mouth. Let's just make one more here real quick. Cut that little core piece out. I'll be back. Monster mouth number 2. Last but not least, we are going to do ghost bananas. Remember how easy those pumpkins were? This is going to be about the same thing. Just get those bananas peeled. All you're going to need, bananas, chocolate chips. I'm going to try to do... I'm just going to cut these in half, but I want them to stand up, so make sure they're great. Now watch how easy this is. Putting the pointed side down helps it stick in. Also helps it not crack the banana in half. And look what you got, banana ghosts. Add that to our little fruit plate over here, and we'll do one more. Spooky.
Our jello is finally finished. That third layer is set, and I went ahead and popped them out of the molds. This is how they turned out. I'm just arranging them on the little plate to serve. And then that bigger tray I just cut into squares. The coconut has fat in it, so it crumbles a little bit, but they're super cool, they're super jiggly, and they taste really good. So yeah, we're gonna get everything organized and put it all on plates and show you everything we made.
We just want to make sure we give a big shout out and say thank you for watching.
And if you guys try out any of these recipes, let us know. I'm interested to see how they turn out for you guys and how you like them.
Comment below.
See you later.